We are about 10 hours away from the big event, the first Democratic debate. Hillary Clinton will be center stage in Las Vegas. Round one we go. One person trying to upstage her is with me now. Former Pennsylvania Senator, candidate for the Republican nomination himself, Rick Santorum. He's in Dallas and is with me now. How are you, Senator? Good morning to you.
I'm doing great, Bill. Good morning to you.
You've got a big plan coming out today. Before I touch on that, you tell me, will you be watching this debate tonight, first off?
I actually have two events in Iowa that I'm going to be speaking at tonight during most of this time. I may be able to catch the end of it, but the beginning, I'll actually be doing town hall meetings in Iowa, in eastern Iowa.
What do you expect on things like income inequality? What do you expect on things like the tax code and the tax plan?
Well, it's the same old policies that divide the country, but it don't work. I mean, if you look at what's happened under the Obama administration, let's be honest, the rich have gotten richer, and middle America, working people are not doing better. And this whole idea of taxing the rich and redistributing it doesn't work. What we need to do, and this is why I introduced our flat tax plan yesterday, is to grow the economy and create opportunities, get manufacturing back in this country. This Obama administration is regulating manufacturers out of existence. We have the highest corporate taxes in the world. And then we say, well, gee, why aren't people getting good paying jobs? Well, they're not getting good paying jobs because you have an administration that is killing the economy of this country. And that's why we need someone who's got a clear vision for this country, someone who has a track record of getting big things done in Washington and having a great vision. And that's what we laid out here in Fort Worth yesterday.
Simply stated, your tax plan's a flat tax. 20% across the board, right? And this is what you write in the Wall Street Journal. In every recovery since 1960, real GDP grew by 4% a year, according to a report from the Congressional Joint Economic Committee. The Obama-Biden policies have resulted in a paltry 2.3% annual growth since the recession ended in 2009. This growth gap has cost the country $5.4 trillion in lost economic output and 5.5 million fewer jobs than would have been expected during a normal recovery. What would have been different?
Well, I mean, what would have been different is you'd see the pessimism that we have and workers feeling like there's no way up and people in poverty feeling like there's no way out. You'd see a lot of hope and optimism because people would be working, people would be getting good paying jobs. We wouldn't have driven 2 million manufacturing jobs offshore during this whole period of time. 150,000 plants closing down. This is a huge economic failure on the part of this administration, and it comes from both tax policy, which I lay out, this 2020 plan I call, which is a flat tax, 20% flat on ordinary income on individuals, 20% on corporations, 20% on capital gains. Everybody pays the same rate of tax. We provide a generous carve out for families to make sure that no one who's not paying taxes now is going to be paying taxes in the future. We provide real incentives to go out and work and to invest and to create jobs here in America.
Okay.
And that's what's going to get
it's
people
all about
going
pro-growth. I get the theme. No deductions to be cut on charities, no deductions to be cut on mortgage interest for the home loan you have.
Everything else is gone,
You
though.
say you will pay for this by repealing all of Obamacare and all the taxes associated with it. Now, how in the world is that going to happen when it's been baked into 2017?
Well, the one thing that you can do in both this tax bill as well as an Obamacare, you give me a Republican Senate, 50 or 51 votes in the United States Senate. There's a process that you pass a budget and do something called reconciliation. We can put this tax plan in place, and we can repeal Obamacare, move toward balancing this budget faster than anyone projects it can be balanced, and we can do it by growing this economy and by cutting back on both Obamacare and other programs in Washington that don't need to be in Washington, should be sent back to the states or cut altogether. You can do this through what's called a budget reconciliation process, and you don't need 60 votes in the Senate to do it.
We've seen
That's
that
what's been done in the past, and it can be done in the future.
All right, on the screen here, okay, I know you're looking for a bigger megaphone, but at 0.6%, how do you do it?
Yeah, guys, I mean, you guys create this phenomena. I mean, let's look at who gets covered on television. I mean, I think of the most recent reports on Fox that I got 24 minutes last week and Trump got 2.5 hours. I mean, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The people who get on TV and the people who get coverage are people high in the polls, and if you're high in the polls, you get more coverage. And that happened 4 years ago, Bill, and I didn't pay any attention to it then. I'm not really paying attention to it now. I appreciate the time, and I try to get on and give as much time as I can.
And that's
but
the
you know
reason
that's the reason we brought you on today. No, I appreciate it. No, I'm saying I'm sincere. I really appreciate the opportunity, and but I'm going to spend my time where the votes are cast. And in 2012, I was at 2% in the national polls.
We remember.
Before I won the Iowa caucuses.
And you hit all 99 counties and stunned the world.
That's right. And those are the voters that I'm going to be talking to. And in the end, they're the ones who are going to make the decision, not these national polls that mean very, very little to nothing.
Senator, thank you for your time. Rick Santorum,
My
there
pleasure.
in Dallas, Texas.
Thank you.
Bet. We'll speak again.